Understanding the concept of load sharing will change your outcomes with tennis elbow or golfer's elbow pain. Load sharing is how the upper extremity transfers and bears load with movement throughout all the joints, tissues, and muscles of the upper extremity. So when you have elbow pain, oftentimes what can happen is that somewhere along this chain of the body, load is not being distributed correctly. One of the more common issues that we see is that in the upper back, shoulder blade, or shoulder, this is not doing the job that it was designed to do. So we can actually break this down fairly accurately with percentages. With most full body upper extremity movements, the shoulder girdle, this whole area here, takes about 60% of the load. The elbow only takes about 20%, and then the wrist and the hand take about 20%. And so what can happen is if the shoulder girdle is only taking about 40 or 50% of the load because of a deficit of movement, a weakness, or a restriction, then that 10 to 20% of load is now going to be shifted down to the elbow, and now the forearm and the elbow is going to be overloaded. Obviously, that overload over time causes stress and irritation and breakdown to the tendons, which can cause the inside golfer's elbow, outside tennis elbow, or other irritations like a biceps tendon pain or a triceps tendon pain. Sometimes we can have a limitation with the hand muscles, and that can also shift a percentage of the load upstream to the elbow because of the fact that the elbow is the connecting piece between these two systems. So if you are stuck in elbow pain and you feel like you've tried everything, all the forearm strengthening, everything's just being isolated and focused to your elbow, you have to look beyond the issue itself and analyze the mechanics to see if the mechanics are limited or causing a problem that is keeping stress and pressure at your elbow. And until that is resolved, the pain doesn't go away. Once you address the bigger picture, the elbow then can become susceptible to load and change, and then you can slowly start to build that elbow tendon back up.